The fight for the #2 spot in Europe comes down to two teams, PSG and FC Barcelona. Barcelona, we saw them earlier today against Triple Trouble, and while they didn't make it easy, Barcelona came out on top. PSG, they've come out on top more times than not this season and look much different than previous iterations of this squad.
Yeah, I think PSG has surprised a lot of people this season with how well they're playing and being in a position to lock in an auto bid to New Jersey. This is a massive game. These team seasons coming down to this moment.
Game number 1 getting underway, and Barcelona, Devo, Bluey, and Alpha have been monsters this season. Can they continue here against PSG?
And my question as well is, can Farah continue to play as well as he has with his excellent shooting and Fruity's aggression? Fruity has probably been one of the biggest bullies in the league so far. He's always looking for those bumps, always looking for those demos. We'll see if that plays a factor in this series.
And Alpha coming into this team with two veterans, Bluey trying to set something up, Farah able to send it away, but Alpha has just fit snugly into this Barcelona roster. Has looked solid. He tries to get something set up for Devo there. He knocked away. Still Bluey, plenty of space there in the corner. Another touch out, Chaussette only gave way right for Alpha to take it. Alpha back to Devo. Devo high against the backboard, blocked again. PSG having some trouble early, breaking out of the blue half.
And PSG holding firm, however, for now. And you know, also on my mind is Alpha's controller issues. We saw him laying upside down last game. We've seen it happen in a big moment. Now a chance for him as that goes wide, but you know, you've got to wonder if he's going to get that fixed, because that really can cost you a game and cost you a series.
You really hope it doesn't pop up for him this time around. Devo, a great challenge from him. Bluey can't get there in time. For the most part in this first minute and a half, it's been Barcelona. And finally, PSG grabs some control in midfield. Fruity has a touch. That shot blocked by Bluey. Chaussette keeps this in play on the rotation, but nothing really for Fruity to go at. Farah's challenge lost to Alpha. Bluey shot in, off to the corner, and Barcelona strike first.
And Bluey just excellent placement here on this shot. Chaussette trying to get there in time. You see him picking up that corner boost just a split second too late, but Bluey just rolled that into the bottom right corner of the net. No stopping that one.
With that first goal, Barcelona they're going to look for another midfield. Nothing good just yet. Alpha catches this one. Has Fruity to beat. Alpha 54 does it himself from midfield. What a catch.
With such a fast flick here. You see him perfect first touch, dribbling it by two defenders, and then blasting it to the far post. What a solo play from Alpha.
Barcelona, this team known for their efforts each individually. All three of these players can score on you by themselves. Devo off the back wall, almost scores it himself as it bounces off the post and out. So tough. This team's so fast, especially on the break from midfield. Fruity able to find Farah in the corner. Farah, the catch and slowdown was a good idea. Still Barcelona, it will be a tough nut to crack. If you remember last week and even earlier today, both Triple Trouble and the Bricks, they put a lot of shots on net against Barcelona, but great goaltending and good defense.
But even there, denying the shot from even coming out. They're holding PSG to just one shot as opposed to 5 for Barcelona. Barcelona just keeping the aggression going. Even a bump right there from Alpha. The pressure from Barcelona continuing to mount.
Alpha did so much on that previous play as well. He's been on the point a couple of times. Wins another challenge. Here's a chance for PSG. Blocked by Alpha, and Bluey gonna take it out. Looks for the bump after the pop onto Fruity. Can't get it, but Devo takes control. Devo carrying this up towards the backboard. Trying to force it back, but can't get it out far enough. And Chaussette, well, he can't carry it out. And Alpha in midfield. He fights off two defenders on PSG to buy his teammates time to get back and grab boost and reset. Barcelona, this 2-goal lead grows ever more comfortable as time continues to count down. And PSG have tried to break out a couple of times, but have lost these challenges, specifically to Alpha in the midfield. And also picking up a goal for himself. It's been a solid performance from him in game one.
Well, all these players on Barcelona are so fast, so mechanically sound. I mean, we even saw it with Bluey on that one play where he wave dash, went for the bump on Fruity, didn't get it. But these guys just so quick and so in control over their car. Barcelona mechanically gifted every single one of them.
And Alpha, no touch doesn't matter, gave Bluey a chance at it. And Devo also kills that to PSG's half. And a high touch from Devo. PSG with Farah gonna take advantage off the corner. They stay in it.
PSG getting within one. This was a massive goal. Farah, he has been a striker all along. That time getting a little bit of help. It looked like it pinched off a defender and went in. So getting some assistance there. But they'll take it now within 1:45 seconds left. PSG can do it.
And the reset off the kickoff helps as Farah wins on the cheat. Shawset scores. PSG tie it with 40 seconds
Just
left.
seconds later on the kickoff, Bluey getting stuffed by Farah. Shawset racing to it. He had just 12 boost, and he made it happen. PSG clawing their way back into this one.
It was Shawset complete faith that Farah. I mean, he had the win, and Shawset's just, I'm just going to drive forward. Fruity's got the back end covered. We have to score now anyway. You said it, James. Massive effort from PSG. 2 goals in the span of 5 seconds. Pass to Farah. Shot in for PSG. They take a lead.
Farah, the captain, again coming up big for PSG off the perfect pass from Shawset. But look at that strike. Farah with command, getting the lead for PSG.
Game 1, 2 for 3 is Farah. His accuracy continues to be a boon for PSG. Shawset back over. Farah looking for another. He's blocked immediately. Barcelona held on to this lead for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And in the span of 20 seconds, their lead was squandered. And then they lost after it was tied merely 10 seconds later. Barcelona still in the air, trying to make a play at the very end as time is at 0. PSG kill it, and they steal game 1 from Barcelona.
They really did steal this one, Jordan. They were losing going into the final minute, tie it up, and 2 back-to-back goals. One scored at about 45 seconds or so. And we'll take a look at all of them.
Yeah, the first one, Devo just mishandled it from his own corner, had to try to get back in time. Ball too fast for him. Farah took advantage. Second one was just a great kickoff from Shawset and Farah. Farah, huge win on the cheetah.
Farah playing a part in every single one of these goals, and that one the most important. The go-ahead goal, well struck. Farah reminding us that, hey, he's still got it.
And Shawset in midfield, winning every challenge in the last minute. I mean, Barcelona, they had complete pitch control, it felt like, for the majority of this game, and they were up by 2. It was looking good, and then it just all fell apart out of nowhere. And that kickoff goal really just set everything into a spiral for Barcelona.
Yeah.
They couldn't respond after that.
And Barcelona is one of those teams where, you know, they're known a little bit for having those swings up and down. A lot of that, I feel, is just due to being young and just emotionally not as hardened as some of the other competitors who have been through this for a long time. So a loss like that can really put you on tilt. So we'll see how Barcelona responds in this situation. That is a tough loss. Winning in the final minute, giving up a goal, then a kickoff goal, and then losing the lead. That has got to be tough.
And on the opposite side for PSG, you're down by 2 for most of the game. PSG have proven this season that they play well under pressure. They don't crack very easily. And being able to score that late and then you come away with the win just shows the moxie of PSG this season in their bid for a trip to New Jersey.
And again, this is for that trip to New Jersey. Like you're saying, this is for top 2 in the European region.
Alpha, another win for him. He was big for Barcelona in game number 1. Then after PSG's comeback, everyone on Barcelona quieted down. Shawset giving way for Farah. Farah back over to Fruity. Will be easily knocked away by Alpha. Alpha right back to him. Flying across was Bluey. Bluey, can he get back to his own touch? He does. Again, Barcelona, they have that control. They're very fast and plenty of space for PSG. Chaussette makes one miss. Gets on the other side. Devo plays it away back over to Bluey. Another win for Bluey here. Could be a chance for Barcelona. Miss from Devo. But still, Alpha got the touch. Bluey has a miss now. Chaussette on the transition. Back to Farah. Blocked.
And Devo was so critical in that play. That could have been very bad. Still not over yet. Fruity just out of boost. Couldn't keep going with it. But that miss from Bluey, scary moment for Barcelona.
Chaussette again here in midfield. Makes one miss. Devo back over to Alpha. Barcelona with some space. Fruity comes in. Keeps Barcelona locked in the orange half. Devo and Alpha run into each other, trying to force the pinch. Chaussette, oh, he's blocked by Bluey. Still not out of trouble. Fruity off the backboard. Farah's shot is right into Bluey. Flying in is Chaussette, and Bluey comes away with the ball. PSG somehow come away empty.
A defensive stand coming out from Barcelona, and that has got to help build back some of that morale that was lost in the last game. Refusing to yield a goal there to PSG. Well done.
And Alpha booming this away. Barcelona, Devo waiting in midfield. And off the challenge, losing to Chaussette. Bluey gets back, has Farah beat. Now looking for Alpha. Alpha shoots, and it's just wide across the post. Chaussette didn't bite, waiting for the rebound. Come right back down in front of his car, and it nets PSG the ball back, but Barcelona on a quick return. They're having trouble finding PSG's net. Only 3 shots on net. One just coming right now from Devo. PSG, for the most part, on the defensive end, it's been very solid. In Barcelona, they've had to make a couple of saves. 3 off of PSG's 4, so very defensive overall.
It has been a much more even game, Jorby. It seemed like Barcelona was so quick out of the gate, controlling the momentum, and then it only switched in that last minute, but all of game 2 has just been neck and neck.
No one really able to break out. Fruity, another challenge. Bluey bodied out of the way. Farah, well, Bluey was able to recover back on the back wall. Chaussette, the rebound covered by Alpha on the backboard. So still nothing for either team. PSG, midfield again, Farah to Fruity. And they've had that solid follow-up touch. It's just been tough to break through on the orange half. Farah, one-on-one opportunity off the ceiling. He can't get back to his own touch. Alpha, that one got away from Alpha on the play, but Farah wasn't able to do much. Right back to Devo. Bump opens it up, and the shot too light, bounces off the post. PSG get away with murder.
That was a frightening situation for PSG. The bump coming out, the missed clear because the ball hit the post. Fortunately for PSG, there was one more player back to clear it off the line, but that could have been bad.
Chaussette probably looking for a pass to Farah on the play. Just a little too much juice. How about Devo for juice? 1-0 for Barcelona.
Devo off the backboard. That's something we've seen him do so many times. The perfect read. Fruity couldn't get that deny. And Devo with a massive goal at the 47-second left to go mark.
PSG the first to crack in game 2. They were down by 2 at the 42nd mark in game 1. They only need to score 1 to tie this right back up. Chaussette's shot just bounced right off the post and headed the other way. Still across the box, Chaussette nothing.
And that was a dangerous moment right there. Had that shot been on net initially, that could have been the equalizer. PSG not going to give up.
Chaussette again in midfield, looking for Fruity. He doesn't have it. Farah's shot just high above the crossbar, and Farah, the accuracy that he's had all season, isn't there on the shot that mattered most for PSG in game 2. Barcelona, they score on the transition. Bluey forces his way through with 6 seconds left.
And Barcelona, they did not tilt this game. They kept their heads in it and closed this one out. 6 seconds left, up by 2 now. Barcelona recover after that heartbreaking game 1 loss.
As time expires, Barcelona back on track and tie this series up. PSG maybe picking up a goal for the road, not going to happen. And Barcelona, well, Alpha 54 has impressed. I think he just impresses every time he's on the field. But again, 2 assists, 2 saves, just setting up his team, being a monster in the midfield, and also setting up Bluey for the goal that put the nail in for PSG.
But to me, the play of the game was absolutely the Devo shot. The first shot to get the lead. Off the pass from Alpha, it was a good tee up, but look at that high speed double tap, difficult read, had to even stay committed through the defender being able to make a play. I mean, it's so often like you see a defender coming up to make a hit and that can throw off your shot. Devo just stayed zoned in and hit a very challenging shot and got that lead for Barcelona. That was the turning point. Big props to Devo.
And that came off of just a slight miss on the backboard. I mean, it was a fast hit. Expecting PSG to have that read solely, very tough for them as the backboard mostly been covered for PSG. I mean, majority of that game too. No one scored until 47 seconds left.
Yeah, it was tough for Fruity to read off the backboard, but yet Devo read it to double tap.
And he got it.
So a very and also Alpha did have a very good pass to set that up. Had Alpha not put that on a tee for Devo, Devo wouldn't have been in that double tap situation. But Barcelona, that's just the danger with this team is that every single one of them, Alpha, Bluey, and Devo, can hit a crazy shot like that. So you can't count them out in any situation.
I can't help but think back. There's about 12 seconds left. Farah.
Yeah.
He had space in the attacking third, and he hit it just high above the crossbar off the kickoff. Chaussette can't get back. Alpha, credit on the goal. Barcelona on the board.
Alpha just getting a 50-50. We were with Chaussette. Chaussette chose not to flip. Had he flipped into that, that ball would not have gone into the net. So just sometimes, you know, you try to drive through the ball and force it by, but it did not work out for Chaussette there. But you were talking, Jorby, about the chance that PSG had in the final seconds. They certainly did. They had multiple scoring opportunities, but couldn't put it in like they did in game 1. So, you know, just a difficult situation for PSG, but it's making the series much more interesting.
Oh, Chaussette, he able to flip it in. Tie game quickly for PSG.
Chaussette making quick amends for the last play. Look at the first touch control. It's so easy to let that ball hit off your hood and roll away, but Chaussette maintained perfect control of that ball and was able to flick it right in.
And off the kickoff, Bluey. He carries that one out, and what better way to redeem yourself for Chaussette than to quickly score after losing that challenge to Alpha. Bluey having to come back down with Devo to try to make try to handle the ball out and get a clear. Farah not only gets that corner boost, also throws it across the box. Demo to maybe stymie the rotation for Barcelona on the defensive end. Chaussette trying to back pass away. Tough to get away from Bluey on the play.
And we've seen multiple demos now, but Fruity hasn't really been as involved in that physical play as we've seen him in the past.
I feel like it's been more Barcelona that's been more physical.
Barcelona?
Yeah.
Just quick to get on the tail, get on the challenges. I mean, their challenges have been so good, and when they're challenging, there's also opportunities to get that demo in if the player's caught flat-footed.
Devo, he wins that one. Alpha couldn't break it out. Chaussette again. It's been solid for the most part. Still, Barcelona able to run it right back, and after PSG tie it, we're looking like the majority of game 2 right now in the last 45 seconds or so. Both teams vying for control of this ball, control of the pitch.
And it has been a fitting battle. These teams fighting for that top 2 spot, it all coming down to this series, and they are well matched.
Bluey, ever ready as the second man, very close on the next touch on that possession. Realized he didn't have it, backed off. More important to make sure a bad touch doesn't put your team in a bad position on the transition. And Alpha carries this out as well, but just knocking it back and forth. Still Fruity catches this off the corner. Looking to work his way towards the box, but again, Barcelona, I mean, their defense, it's tough to get through them. Devo has a touch out, maybe a chance for Barcelona, but the backboard covered by Farah. Still, Barcelona hunting off the ceiling, straight up in front of the box.
And even that opportunity coming out from back-to-back challenge wins, and the almost heroic play from Devo. But like I was saying, Bluey just winning multiple challenges. Barcelona dominating on the 50-50 game in Game 3.
And PSG just forced to play these corners constantly in the blue half. They've had a couple of opportunities in the orange half, but it's been 2 shots registered on net, and Alpha 54 again. Barcelona take the lead, his second goal.
And it's unassisted as well, just a slight delay. He taps it as he's jumping out. He had barely any boost to work with, a slim margin of error, pretty much no margin that he could work with, and he still made it work.
Barcelona are this team where it feels like they just are consistently able to turn something out of nothing. It didn't look like anything was there for Alpha, but his mechanical ability, incredible effort.
It really was. Just, you have to get the perfect timing because you have to hit the ball out as you're jumping and still keep it in a spot where you can get to the shot without having any boost at all. Because boost, if you have a lot of boost, you can correct your car more. You can be a little bit less accurate. And
no! He didn't expect this ball to end up in front of his car. Alpha, with this first touch, he tries to get back to it, and it's challenged by Chaussette. But this next touch,
hate to see it.
He didn't expect the whiff.
The hat trick unassisted, but Fruity, that was an own goal right there. He wasn't expecting that miss. Just ran right into the ball.
And if you're PSG now, how do you respond after that?
Definitely don't score another own goal like we almost saw there.
We've seen more own goals today and more almost own goals than I think we've seen in the entirety of Season 7 so far.
PSG is going to keep battling. Back in Game 1, they were losing by 2 with under a minute left, and they pulled it back. They find themselves in the exact same situation. We'll see if they can do it again.
And I mean, it's been tough. Barcelona have been physical up and down the field. Even earlier, Fruity had a chance at a transition. He got bumped by Alpha as Alpha was rotating out. The net for Devo, there was an opening as Pharaoh was rotating back. But they cannot break out of the blue half. I mean, Chaussette, he's just trying to keep it away from the net, and it's teed up high for Devo. And even when you try to carry it out for Fruity, he gets demoed, again with Devo rotating out.
Now, I'm loving the demo game coming out from Barcelona. We see Ferrer getting one here, but just getting 2 now. But it's too little, too late.
Barcelona, as time expires, they will take this to series point. And a big series point, game number 4 coming up for Barcelona, because as we've been saying, this next game could be Barcelona coming from the rival series and securing a top 2 spot to go to New Jersey.
And that's unprecedented, Jorby. We've never seen anyone do that. We've seen teams struggle to just maintain top 6 after getting promoted, and now Barcelona, like you said, 1 game away. This game was such a trial for PSG as well. The own goal, Alpha just completely dominating all on his own. And I mean, look at this. I was talking to you about Boost being able to give you some room to work with. If you don't time your jump perfectly, you're in the wrong spot. Alpha had 0 room to work with. He was on such low boost, used up every bit he had right there, and it was a perfect shot.
And Chaussette against the ramp there, he tried to side flip into it, and the ball got a little too far ahead of him, so when he went and side flipped into it, it only helped Alpha to grab that touch and then do everything that he did afterwards. And it comes after PSG. They were solid on defense for the most part, and they broke down at the end. And I have to credit it to the physical play from Barcelona. When you're consistently getting bumped and demoed, that starts to get into your head. And then every time you see a Barcelona player getting near you, you get a little antsy, and it might force you to make a decision quicker than you want.
It also puts you out of position. It takes you out of rotation, and it puts you in a spot where, depending on which side, if you spawn on the same side as your teammate who just got that corner boost, now you have to play defense, and you're low on boost, you know? So it can throw everything off. Getting the demos just makes it difficult for you to get back in rotation, get boosted up, and in a position to start battling back on the attack.
PSG, their last 3 games, or last 3 series have all went 5 games. Can they force a 4th? And Chaussette, nothing for him there. PSG just gonna roll around this left corner. Farah giving way for Chaussette. Fruity almost had a break, but it's blocked away by Bluey, picked up by Alpha. Alpha rolls right into Chaussette's car.
And we see more physical play from Bluey.
Doesn't stop.
He's been a pit bull all game. Just going for the bumps, going for the demos.
Farah doesn't get the best clear out to the corner. Chaussette able to follow that up. That next touch was right to Devo, and look at the space he has here. He ends up rocketing it towards the box, and he gets the boost as well, so Alpha takes control of this. Bluey on the other side, just above the backboard. Fruity gets this clear out, but again, PSG so far back on these clears, they don't have the boost to handle it, and Barcelona are free to do what they want with the pitch control they have in the first minute.
And I've loved what I've seen from Barcelona since game one. You know, I had questions about can they keep that mentality strong after losing such a heartbreaking game one, and they certainly have. So this team has matured a lot this season and in this offseason, and they really are coming into their own.
Fruity, excuse me, with Farah coming in, they can't get it going. Chaussette in midfield, looking for the dunk on Devo. PSG gonna get an answer against Barcelona here in game 4. You feel like this first goal would mean so much to PSG on this attempted comeback. But the first 2 minutes, they've slowly started to gain some midfield presence. And now they're starting to utilize that space too. Fruity catching that out. Barcelona didn't get the best clear, but it went right back over to Bluey. They at least fight it back to midfield, but James, right now, PSG have slowly swung this in their favor. Cleared away by Alpha. That's a beautiful touch from him. Devo on the transition, forces Fruity in a tough spot, makes the save. Alpha quickly against Chaussette. PSG able to handle the transition.
Yeah, just 2 shots for Barcelona, 1 for PSG. It has been very close. Good moments for both teams. That last opportunity that we saw was very much good opportunity. Ooh. And oh my, what a save. Barcelona challenge right there.
PSG again, Farah. High ball to Chaussette, starting to find each other. Farah lost against Bluey, but again, the rotation gives Fruity another go. Off the back wall, Chaussette only hit his out. Alpha 54 controlling out of his own end. He gets bumped by Farah, where Fruity ends up dumping it back. Maybe looking for Farah on that next play, but Devo right there to cover. It's Barcelona trying to move their way in. Pretty average on the boost. Alpha picked up his own corner, so he'll be able to break out here from midfield. Makes Farah miss. A bouncer off the ramp. But nothing to do as the rest of Barcelona had to reset.
And we saw the demo as well from Fruity, finally starting to get into it. But it has been a brick wall. Barcelona just sitting in their own half, refusing to let PSG out.
Oh, a good touch from Devo. Bluey just a little far back, able to make the touch. Very quick up to the ball, Devo.
And back-to-back challenge wins. The challenges from Barcelona has been devastating.
And Chaussette gets back in time from the attempted demo from Devo. But you're absolutely right, James. And that next challenge from Devo earlier gave him that boost, and it's so much tougher for PSG to break out. They did get that midfield boost. Fruity on the return, off the pass, PSG strike.
We wait for the final minute before it finally happens. Fruity turning around off of the challenge win from Farah, and just a well-placed shot. Fruity getting PSG the lead in the final minute.
And the only challenge that ended up mattering for PSG, Fruity in the best spot. They needed it.
Now here's
Quick
a
pass.
chance.
Knocked away by Farah. Alpha, Bluey trying to harass in net again. Alpha can't finish, and Farah gonna pick this up on the point. Devo able to block it away, as well as Bluey against Chaussette. Flying back is Devo. They handle it out to the corner. Challenge win from Bluey, gives him a break. Past midfield, Chaussette. Back over is Devo, and it's knocked away. Alpha, he's still in position for this, has Fruity beat. Chaussette forced to play it out. It's right to Barcelona, and Farah, big win out to the corner, but they still can't break out. Chaussette demoed, shot, no, it's set up for Alpha, he scores, and with 11 seconds, Barcelona tie.
Incredible last-second hustle from Devo, getting that demo. Bluey with the backboard pass, and then Alpha coming in to clean up. Devo out for blood.
One goal is all it takes. Barcelona, one more, sends them to New Jersey. Off the kickoff, Farah's shot blocked. Chaussette, nothing. Bluey, blocked by Fruity. We got overtime.
One goal, all that separates Barcelona from making history coming out of the rival series to finish top 2 and clinch that spot in New Jersey. But Barcelona, they're still, or PSG rather, are still alive, still in it.
Alpha, Bluey, or Devo, pick your poison on this opportunity. Bluey, shot blocked. Farah can't pick it up. Here's Alpha. Alpha, keeping it close, blocked by Chaussette. PSG, a chance for Chaussette. A win on the challenge. Fruity with the follow-up. Farah here, and it's blocked by Alpha. Bluey gonna take the enforcer role, trying to get Chaussette to bite right off the crossbar. Alpha can't finish. Devo high off the backboard. Farah forced up. PSG are in a bad spot. Alpha around the corner. He's got Bluey on the wing. Bluey against the back wall. Devo blocked from Farah. Still not over. Bluey sends it in front of the box, and Fruity carries it out. Transition is dangerous as PSG handle it away.
And that was such a terrifying moment, and it's still not over. Bluey going for that solo play, almost finding it. But Bluey he just was hunting down the keeper. It almost paid off for Barcelona.
Chaussette has a shot, and it's blocked by Devo. Both people and Bluey committed. Devo got it. Now Alpha racing between two defenders. Can't handle it, and it's gone. Here's Devo. Farah bumped out of the way. Fruity able to pick it up, and PSG still can't break out. High off the back wall, Chaussette can't clear it away. Alpha across the box. Bluey on the other corner, and Fruity able to win that one. Fruity, another clear. PSG defensively have held on by a thread.
This has been an action-packed overtime. We're not even 2 minutes in, yet we've already seen some incredible opportunities. PSG are trying to stay alive. Barcelona can close it here.
Fruity again to the corner. Chaussette following closely. Alpha grabbing the boost, now has the ball. Alpha to the opposite side, knocked away by Fruity, but it's still Barcelona ball. Bluey, double commit by PSG, but a long enough clear to give them a chance to reset. And another great challenge from Fruity. He has done so much on the defensive third to keep PSG chugging along. About a half a game of Rocket League. Devo the other way, blocked again by Fruity. Off the ceiling. He's got it red, but still Alpha. Light touch.
And Bluey again went to harass the goalkeeper. He has just been relentlessly attacking over and over and over.
And now on point for the ball. Alpha closely there. Can't find the touch. Devo picks this up. High off the backboard. Devo! One more! Can he do it? No! Denied! Both Farah and Chaussette stand tall. PSG still alive.
Forget the double tap. He was going for the triple so close. But Devo couldn't hold it.
Still, Barcelona. Possession has been theirs. Alpha almost scores and Fruity gets another save. Devo against the back wall. You feel eventually, will PSG crack? Fruity says no. Chaussette, demoed. He's gone, and Barcelona take control from their own corner. They will not let PSG get any kind of extended stay in the orange half.
But surely PSG can't keep this up forever. They've been denying Barcelona, but Barcelona just keeps coming back.
Well, Fruity can't find a touch, and now things slow down against the back wall of Barcelona. Devo knocked out of the way. Chaussette, it's just high and away. No chance to get back to it. Alpha, that touch got away from him. Fruity going across, looking for a bump onto Devo. Devo has the clear, but Farah's there. The shot right into Alpha. Barcelona on the transition. How do they perform? Here in the corner. Back over to Bluey. Bluey again looking for the demo. He's got it. Alpha got a chance. Can't get under Chaussette. And Fruity on the follow-up again cleared away for PSG. Defensive masterminds. They hang on with incredible endurance, James, with almost a full game of Rocket League played in overtime.
Yeah, we're approaching the 5-minute mark, and PSG has still held strong on defense. Limited offensive opportunities for them. They got one shot there.
One chance is all it takes for PSG. Devo has to carry this out. Chaussette's touch right to Bluey. Bluey back over to Devo. Chaussette good against the backboard. PSG can't keep living like this. It's not good for your health. But Devo, not intent to stop. Bluey back over to Alpha. Alpha high against the backboard, comes off the ceiling, but doesn't have a chance. As Chaussette and Farah clear it away.
And we're now officially past that full game of Rocket League. Over 5 minutes of overtime.
Shot high, Chaussette can't get it. Farah quickly back on the rotation. How have PSG survived this long? Now, a chance. The shot blocked again by Bluey this time, and he has to get back up to his own touch and clear it out to the corner. PSG. Feels like the first chance in forever for them, and it's blocked.
And again, the 50-50s so much in favor of Barcelona. Farah a little slow to that one, but still managed to keep it out, and a miss from Bluey. But still, ball in possession for Barcelona, who's back on the attack.
Devo ended up dumping that straight towards the box. He had Alpha on the wing, but maybe thinking PSG was expecting that play. Now up high, double commits are starting to break out. A long game of Rocket League, the more mistakes you're gonna see. Chaussette from the third, shot blocked by Devo. Up high is Bluey, he has it, and the clear is out. Alpha, the first man for Barcelona, knocked out, and here's Devo. Again, Barcelona, they've just been punting everything high on this backboard, forcing PSG to use a lot of boost. Straight down, can Bluey get there? Oh, Bluey! Get in! Barcelona finally, shot after shot, they finally break through. PSG can't do it. Barcelona go to New Jersey.
And Barcelona making history, the first rival series team to come in and finish top 2. We're going to be seeing them in New Jersey.